behind the curtain here. Final prepper. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Nets, they've got Harris. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Down low. Right side, Portis. And stolen by Irving. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harden finds Harris. Back to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And the shot goes in.
Lopez powering through that time.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Left side, Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. Middleton finds Lopez. Shoots from 14. Misses off the right iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Harden. From deep. It's rebounded by Portis.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here is Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Portis. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Jordan's shot is off. Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Middleton outside. Left side, Portis. Outside, Holiday. And the pass to DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. 4 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And here's Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Floats it up for Giannis.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And, Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Irving, good.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost. And when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Forbes, the pass to Nora. Giannis high post. Passes it to Nora. Offensive rebound. Giannis on the follow.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Nets leading by 3.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Aldridge wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused, not going to be denied down there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Griffin finds Irving. Here's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Here's Connaughton, defended by Griffin. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving kicks to Harris. Pass to Brown. Outside for Griffin. Here's Claxton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Connaughton. He nails it, and we're tied up. 1:56 left in the first half. The Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Irving surveying the floor. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Giannis inside. A shake. And it's good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown finds Irving. Harris outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton the pass to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the middle. Giannis dishes to Forbes. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Irving. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Harris from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Passes it to Forbes. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
What a performance for Kyrie. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better? And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets leading by 3. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Got a piece of it. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area, especially as a shooter.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. So he can't get either to fall. Brooklyn leading by 5. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Harden against DiVincenzo. It's Harden with the drive to the left wing. Here's Luwawu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 4. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee for the tie. Traps in the tray. And that ties it up.
Well, he's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. To the right side. Jordan against Lopez. Griffin looking around. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Shot clock at 2, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. To the wing right side. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Shot clock at 6. Holiday, the pass to Portis. The kick out to Holiday. Misses off the left iron. Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Irving. Nets passing it around. Harden against Holiday. Over in the corner, Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Nets miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Middleton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And stolen by Portis. Holiday with the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Net shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Harden. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Milwaukee also making some changes. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harden hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Holiday goes in. Portis finds Holiday. Back to Portis. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. The tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Nwora, covered by Irving. Nwora can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harden. Aldridge left side. Jordan inside. Defended by Portis. And the Nets miss again.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 4. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Irving against Holiday. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. From deep. Offensive rebound. Brown wide open. He fires. Here's Claxton. Outside, Green. To the paint. They shoot again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Irving. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. At the elbow, Harden. Now the pass to Green. Nets passing it around. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Green. It's Giannis with the drive. Count it.
I mean, take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. It's a one-point game. Right side, Jordan. Harden against Holiday. Now Harden. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
In over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's stolen by Green. Here's Claxton, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead. Holiday finds Lopez. And here's Holiday, guarded by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris. Green left side. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Here's Claxton. Holiday against Harden. Back to Harris, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Jeff Green. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden outside. Deflects the pass. Pass it to Luwawu. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Griffin. Jordan trying to free himself up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. DiVincenzo kicks it to Tucker. Middleton on the wing. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Milwaukee, no good that time either. They could use a bucket. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. "19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Irving. Pass to Brown. Here's Luwawu. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome, basketball fans. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Howard. Simmons is out there with Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. DiVincenzo against Green. The feed now to Howard. Clock at 6, over Lopez. And no good, trying to use the glass.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got his second basket. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
On the wing, DiVincenzo gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Howard. Harris looking it over. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Outside Holiday, and another three for Milwaukee.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Over Giannis. Simmons missing again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Giannis. Now DiVincenzo. To the inside, Lopez. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Curry, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got 8.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Simmons passes to Howard. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia, Scott comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Korkmaz in for Ben Simmons.
Hey, yo, right here.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Scott. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now the Bucks moving it up. Back to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. That one falls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Maxey passes to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Kicks it down to Middleton. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's Holiday. Down low. Here's Lopez. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You got to really hit Lopez when he's shooting. When you don't, he's capable of finish.
Milwaukee's shooting their first foul shot of the game. That's good from Lopez. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Maxey over Holiday, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Scott against Portis. 5 to shoot. Harris misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right side, Portis. Over Maxey. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And he makes that one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Scott. Ben Simmons comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. Kicks to Curry. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Milton. He feeds it to Howard. Shoots over Portis. Pulls up. Curry wide open. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bucks leading by 12. Guarded by Curry. Right block shot. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Simmons dishes to Howard. Simmons passes to Howard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 13 to the middle. Outside for Curry. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out left to the wing. Forbes the pass to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got his first points of the game.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Milton kicks to Green. Back to Milton. Simmons on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
To the left side wing. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Milton the pass to Curry. Milton kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to Forbes. Releases. And so it's Milwaukee. 13. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Brook Lopez came out on a mission in the first. He had 11 points and 3. That's all for now. 6.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Simmons is out there with Reed. Then it's Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Milton in at the small forward. Back to Simmons. Milton kicks to Green. Pass to Reed. Now here's Simmons. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Simmons got 9.
Our consistency has staying under control. Simmons is solid at battling and bailing his team out when they need him to.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hilton the pass to Green. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Reed. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to Reed. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. It's stolen by Milton. And now here comes Simmons leading the break from deep. Green, Milton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And here we go. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Green. Here's Simmons. That one a little long. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Low block shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. And that's 11 points for Ben Simmons.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Holiday against Curry. High post Lopez, the 17-footer. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. It's stolen. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. And that one, good.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Now DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. The pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker from outside the arc. Scott pulls it in.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
To the paint. And stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton can't get it to go.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Maxey passes to Scott. Kicks it to Howard. And he slams it down right up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest. DiVincenzo with it. It's tipped. Middleton outside. DiVincenzo finds Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defensive end.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Middleton in at the threesome. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday left side. Lopez, no luck.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Got a piece of it. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Tucker. The shot's good. Tucker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Pass to Howard. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Howard finds Harris for 3. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And Lopez. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official. Some changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for Korkmaz. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Maxey.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Drains the three-pointer.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Here's Howard, and it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The 76ers trail by 15. Outside, Simmons. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. No good from Howard. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Shoots. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Forbes the pass to Giannis. To the middle, Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Milwaukee.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drew Holiday.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. And it goes down 2 points.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Simmons. Lopez passes to Holiday. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
And here's Giannis. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Jordan. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Harris in at the small 4. And for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These 2 teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. Over Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Harris misses. Philadelphia with the ball. Green finds Curry. Now here's Howard, guarded by Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
And so he hits both. It's the Nets now. Harden scanning the floor. Jordan high post. Harris is there. Jordan dishes to Aldridge. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Howard. Right side Curry. And slam dunk by Harris.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now here's Simmons. Outside for Curry. Outside, Simmons. Bobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Aldridge. Howard with the steal. Harris with it. He's picked up by Jordan. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Irving, good.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Harden against Simmons. Harden with it. Left side, Jordan. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia leading by 4. And Curry has it in the corner. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Dwight Howard looking to score, and the coaching staff wants him to get these kinds of shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now the pass to Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Here's Reed, and it's denied. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one. Harden's got 6 points.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. Misses the 3. Outside Griffin. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Also out there, Joe Harris. And it's Perry in at the 3 spot. The game now all time. Griffin's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Maxey passes to Milton. Passes to Scott. Here's Milton. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Brown. Crafty move. Here's Claxton. Out to Harris. Down low. Here's Claxton. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Korkmaz, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Griffin, here we go. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Griffin's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Milton the pass to Maxey. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The pass to Scott. Left block shot on the way. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
They now take the lead. 6 points for Blake Griffin. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum, with Kobe or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets with the lead. Here's Perry. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Curry. Howard kicks to Curry. Green against Green. High post shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Jeff Green on the wing, guarded by Green. Harden against Harris. Harden kicks to Irving. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. The feed to Green. Outside for Simmons. Now Curry. The dish to Harris. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Pass to Claxton. Harden outside. In the corner, it's Griffin. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Back to Harris. He dishes it to Simmons. The 10-footer. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
1 second left, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Lobbed up there for Howard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris has got the ball. That one drops for him. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Harden against Simmons. Passes it to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Howard's got 10.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Irving. He can't hit that time. The 76ers trail by 3. Harris against Harris. Harris kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Howard. Clock at 6. Right side, Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris's shot is off.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
From deep, Green. That one's not going to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And stolen by Simmons. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Harris. Irving against Curry. Poke loose. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris against Green. Harris passes to Harden. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Aldridge. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Goes up the baseline. And that one drops.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Jordan against Harris. Harden outside. There's the pass to Irving. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Simmons left side. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Green. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Korkmaz checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Green. Matisse Thybulles checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. And then for Brooklyn, Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Now here is Aldridge. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. To the paint. Green with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Brown. And they call the fouls. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at center. 4 on the shot clock. And here is Howard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Korkmaz passes to Milton. Back to Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Nets leading by 12. Outside Griffin. To the wing right side. Outside Irving. And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. Green's got his first 2 points. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Maxey following the basket by Blake Griffin. Here's Korkmaz. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. DeAndre Jordan comes in for...
Oh,
wow.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Green finds Simmons. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And the Nets making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. Goes up off the... Oh, the power on that Pruden!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Back to Harden. There's the lob to Aldridge. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Harden the pass to Harris. Aldridge left side. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. The 76ers trail by 13. And Simmons kicks to Harris. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. They double team Howard. Simmons against Harden. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kyrie Irving.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Maxey passes to Scott. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. And stolen by Aldridge. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picture. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And he'll shoot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul calls.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The shot's good from Irving. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play. A big problem in the paint, really, this is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Holiday surveying the floor. He kicks to Lopez. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden with it.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Harris finds Harden. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Holiday throws it down.
Fire on both ends of the floor. That's what Drew Holiday is playing with and letting his defense manufacture some of his offense.
Now, here is Irving. He feeds it to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. The kick out to Giannis. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. Middleton outside. They get it back.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Irving passes to Harris. In the corner, Harden. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. that one wide left.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And so it's Milwaukee now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Tucker finds Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Aldridge left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Such a challenge for a defender. You try to get to Aldridge's high release, but then you realize that's too late, and he's just pump faking. Not fair.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Connaughton passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Irving. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Milwaukee. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Aldridge. The rebound by the Bucks. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown. And the dunk by Giannis.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Harden, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Passes it to Brown. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And the pass to Forbes. Fires at the elbow. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Lets it go. Here's Aldridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Irving attacking. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 6.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Harden. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Aldridge against Giannis. Holiday up top. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Off target with the open look. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:36 left to play in the first half. And here's Harden. Pass to Perry. Aldridge with it. Harden outside. Now, here is Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Nets making a change here. And he makes the first.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Holiday against Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The kick out to Brown. Back to Irving. The 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Brooklyn. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Harden dishes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harden against Holiday. Harden grabs the miss. It's deflected. Right side Holiday. Shoots over Brown. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 3. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Green in at the four-man position. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. To the inside. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Deflected by Green. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. It's good. 6 points for James Harden.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Holiday passes it to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harden. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Drew Holiday. Irving finds Green. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Green's got his second basket.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. Lopez dishes to Holiday. 4 on the clock. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Harden, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
It's good. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Goes back up. Johnson kicks to Green. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Let's go. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 3. Fires the 3. And it's Connaughton missing. 1:15 left to play in the third. Here's Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 10.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Forbes. Banked in off the glass. Forbes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Irving passes to Claxton.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here is Forbes. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Irving. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Claxton. From deep, Green. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Portis drives in. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there by Johnson. Ball stolen. Over to the left wing. Forbes. Off target.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end, too.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Jordan.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
To the middle. The kick out to Holiday. High quality look, and he sinks it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And both free throws good for James Harden. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Griffin, and he uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's got his first basket.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
Left side out of the Kumbo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Harden against Holiday. Down low. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Harden.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Luwawu, the pass to Harden. Milwaukee in the lead. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team first player. Love that from the guard position.
Over to the wing. Here's Luwawu. Back to Harden. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 3. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Harden. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Holiday against Harden. Kicks it out to Giannis. Lopez outside. It is now to Holiday. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez, no luck. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
On the wing, Giannis. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A shot by Holiday, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Let's present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Harden against Holiday. Passes it to Forbes. There's the triple. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Harden outside. Outside Griffin. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The feed to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-on-3. Yes!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the deep.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The sun shining brightly. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Green. And it's Curry in at the 2. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here's Howard. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons against Holiday. Simmons passes to Green. 5 to shoot. 8 feet away. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
but confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Lobbed up there for Howard. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Pass to Curry. Out to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. For 3, Middleton. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Now you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
On the wing, Green. Outside, Simmons. Curry looking around. Pass to Howard. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simmons against Holiday. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Here's Holiday after Ben Simmons' bucket. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Harris. The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Maxey, no good. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Forbes can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Milton in the corner. Intercepted. Fast break, Milwaukee. Back to Giannis. Here's Connaughton with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Scott. Here's Milton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here is Forbes. Middleton on the wing. Tucker with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Giannis. Puts the move on. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here's Maxey. Dishes it to Scott. And here's Maxey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Forbes, the pass to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis inside. Guarded by Harris. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Scott, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So at the end of... And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis...
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Maxey in at point guard.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Puts it up from 12. That one doesn't go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Thybulle, the pass to Scott. The shot from the low post is good. Scott's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The pass to Connaughton. Middleton outside. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bounce pass for Milton. Passes to Maxey. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Reed against Portis. Reed dishes to Scott. On the clock. Here's Milton. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 3. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lopez passes to Nwora. The wide open look here for Holiday. The shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Reed. Stolen by Holiday. From deep. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Clock is at 3. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Outside Curry. Bobbed up there for Howard.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Right wing. Shoots from 8. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Holiday against Simmons. Outside for Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The kick out to Giannis. 24 seconds left now here in the second.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
They swipe it. Unloads. And again, the Bucks miss. Outside Curry. Inside. Here's Howard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint. Bucks
trail by 3. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Forbes, just 5 to shoot. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bucks. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Curry. Here's Simmons. And there's the pass to Howard. Good D by Lopez.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Back to Antetokounmpo. For the lead, Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green left side. Simmons left side. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Forbes kicks to Lopez. Over Harris. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Lopez.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Simmons dishes to Howard. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Now the dish to Howard. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 1-point game. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo for the lead. Tries yet again. Green with the rebound. The 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Howard kicks to Simmons. Knocked loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
No good on the free throw. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Tipped away and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. A putback. Rebound by the 76ers. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Thibault finds Simmons. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Pass to Milton. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And they take the lead.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now Simmons. He's got 10. High post, Howard. Back to Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Outside Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Shake Milton is out there with Harris. Then there's, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Okay, David, thanks.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Double team on Holiday. Here's Connaughton. A three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Howard. The shot off that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Connaughton passes to Holiday. Back to Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers trail by 4. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it in that play like that.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Milton. Curry with a wide open look. Harris. And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work for getting after it on the glass.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Holiday. Now the feed to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now the pass to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Howard. And the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez passes to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Swiped it away. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Good work there as it goes. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that play.
Curry dishes to Howard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton, and Simmons subbed in for Maxey. DiVincenzo kicks it to Tucker. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Howard with the steal.
Now, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Green passes to Simmons. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Here's Forbes, and we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop, and they come up big. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Brook Lopez. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Curry is inside. Lopez is there. Count it. Good. Howard's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Simmons, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
Awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
And Simmons drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Down low and stolen by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Bucket is good.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard. Loads it up for Curry. Out to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. Harris outside. Curry against Giannis.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
That's his first personal foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. DiVincenzo against Simmons. Kicks it out to Giannis. Feeds to Lopez. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Howard, the pass to Simmons. Harris looking it over. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Curry is inside. Defended by Middleton. Out to Harris. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Simmons. Tries again. It's off.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Timeout called the Bucks. 1 second left in the first overtime. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game. He makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Timeout called the 76ers. The score is tied at 44. 1 second left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Philadelphia with the ball. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. On the wing, Green. Pass to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Harris passes to Howard. Oh!
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Holiday against Harris. Lopez outside. Takes it down to Middleton. Simmons against Giannis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's good. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Inside, Howard, the pass to Green. 2 on the clock. The second chance effort with 1 on the clock. Lopez with the block.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Simmons against Holiday. Simmons passes to Howard. Curry is inside. Howard kicks to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Giannis outside. Back to Forbes. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Lopez with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Middleton for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 50 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Harris. Here is Forbes. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about they're not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Holiday with it. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Ice water in his veins, guys, to give them the lead. He's the one shooting that technical for that very reason.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. It's Curry outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Tobias Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. And the Nets with possession here. Basket counts. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Outside Irving. Pops it up for Jordan. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. He dishes it to Howard. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Harris. Simmons passes to Howard. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
The shot by Curry, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out to Harris. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Outside, Simmons. And Green launches it from deep. Simmons on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard finds Simmons. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Irving against Curry. It's stolen by Harris. There's the lob for Harris. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Green passes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
On the wing, Harris. Jordan against Howard. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Irving. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
The kick out to Irving. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what? Oh my
great
goodness! That was special. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. Milton kicks to Green. Lets the three fly. He doesn't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Irving attacking. Count that one. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Simmons left side. On the wing, Milton. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Harden left side. The deep three from Irving. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in a shooting guard. Harden the pass to Chioza. Here's Aldridge. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Passes it to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Scott over Aldridge. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you could be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Korkmaz passes to Scott. That shot, no good. Nice D from Aldridge. Nets trail by 4. And Griffin, here we go. It's hauled in by Thibault.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for James Harden. The 76ers also with a sub. Howard's checked in. Irving looking over the floor. To the wing on the left. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Aldridge. The pass to Irving. Over Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn, trailing by 2. To the paint. Griffin passes to Irving. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And stolen by Aldridge. Griffin dishes to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving against Scott. Step back shot. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. No good from Howard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
.146 left in the first half of the game. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Griffin. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Curry wide open. They get the rebound.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Harden scanning the floor. From deep three-point range, and no good that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Aldridge. Feeds it to Griffin. And stolen by Howard. Simmons on the wing. Outside Curry. Goes up on the wing. And he beats the buzzer. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. Taking a look at... And that'll do it for our halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The 76ers leading by 6.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Green, and it's Harris, and it's small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Simmons against Harden. Oh, the lob to Irving to the middle. Jordan finds Harden 16 feet away, and it's Irving missing. The 76ers lead it. Green passes to Simmons. The feed to Howard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's 6 points for Dwight Howard.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Back to Simmons. Inside. Count the bucket. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. On the wing, Milton. They get it again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the dunk by Aldridge. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's Reed. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Johnson with the bounce pass. Aldridge down low. Reed covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
2 shots.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Milton. Scott against Griffin. Scott dishes to Reed. Back to Scott. Reed kicks to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Korkmaz. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 8. Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Outside Aldridge. Johnson surveying the floor. This is his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Johnson outside. Passes to Claxton. Over Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw missing. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Harris.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Howard, pulls it up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The pass to Milton to the right side. From past the arc. Here's Korkmaz, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Thybulle on the wing. It's stolen by Harris. Outside Irving. The dish to Harris. From deep. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
It's Harden with the drive. Reverses. Howard against Jordan. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Goes up on the high post. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range. Nets trail by 10. Now Irving. Kicks to Harris. Pass to Jordan. Back to Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harris has got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn. And here is Simmons. Green with the ball. On the wing, Green. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
From 17 feet out, the 76ers with another miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Harris.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. That one goes. Counted. Howard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Inside, Jordan.
Yeah, way to play and attack.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Simmons against Irving. The drive by Simmons. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The three from Harden, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris looking it over, and Simmons kicks to Harris. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dwight Howard.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
It's Aldridge penetrating.
Well, that's a hard man to slow down once he's on the move. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to step in front of Aldridge.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
At the line for two.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Howard dishes to Simmons. Back to Howard. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark.